Have you ever tried so hard to please everyone around you, only to feel like you're losing yourself? I've been there, and honestly, I'm still there. It's exhausting, and it has made me sick mentally and physically. People pleasing, specifically my closed ones, has consumed my life. And why, despite wanting to stop, I just can't. And now pleasing other people is destroying me. For the longest time, I didn't see it that way. I thought I was supposed to give, to be available, to be the dependable one, because that's what good people do, right? And that's what women are taught, to be there, to hold things together, to not be selfish, to just give. I've always wanted to make people around me happy, to be there for them, even if it meant sacrificing my own needs. At first, it felt good. It felt right. But the deeper I went, the more I realized I wasn't doing this because I wanted to. It was out of fear. Fear of losing the people closest to me. And fear always comes at a cost. The fear of losing people came at a cost of losing my own self. No one told me that being a good one comes with a price. My bill, it showed in full force. It started slowly, quietly. Fatigue, anxiety, mood swings, and then it escalated. Fast. First, my energy levels vanished. I was exhausted all the time. I was sleeping whole day. Then my hormones decided to start their own rebellion. My periods became a mess. They just didn't stop for a month. My appetite, it was gone. And my immune system was laughing at me in the background. And let me tell you, when your body starts breaking down because you are emotionally exhausted, that's when you know something is seriously wrong. But what did I do about it? Did I rest? Did I prioritize my health? No, of course not. I pushed through because that's what I've been trained to keep going. Don't be a burden. Don't let people know what you actually feel or going through. But here's what I've learned from all of this. Your body will betray you when you betray your own self. And mine gave me so many red flags, but I avoided each. I mean, who knew being too nice could make you mentally and physically sick? Turns out it can. It was accumulated stress and burnout. How did I become so wrapped up in making others happy that I completely forgot about my own happiness? And imagine, I have wasted good years of my life prioritizing other people and pleasing them all the time. I think it started with wanting to be liked, to feel accepted. When I was younger, I was the type who would go out of my way to make people smile. And you know what? It worked. I got validation, attention, and that feeling of belonging. It did feel like love. But over time, that need for acceptance became a habit, a pattern I couldn't break. I didn't realize it then, but I was constantly seeking approval, afraid that, oh, what if I didn't make people happy? They would leave. I was terrified of being abandoned, of being alone, whether it was my friends or my closed ones or even my own family members. It wasn't just about being nice. It was about feeling like I had to earn my place in people's life. Like I didn't deserve to be there unless I was constantly giving. Giving more than I had to offer at the cost of my own well-being. And slowly, I lost myself in it. Every time I said yes when I wanted to say no, I chipped away at my own boundaries. I blurred the lines between what I needed and what other wanted from me. Somewhere along the way, I just stopped seeing my own worth. And I forgot that I mattered too. The conditioning, the wiring of my mind is done in such a way that I always thought that only way to keep people close is to give. I believed that if I stopped giving, I would lose them, giving in any and every possible way. And as much as it hurt me, the idea of losing them seemed even worse. But now I see that it was never about them. It was about me not feeling enough on my own. And that's what I need to heal from now onwards. But it's not that I didn't try to put myself first. You would think, oh, it would be easy to stop, right? Just say no, set boundaries, put yourself first for once. But no, it's not easy. Every time I tried to pull away, guilt came crashing in like a wrecking ball. Guilt for not being enough for my closed ones. Guilt for letting them down. What's worse? I've realized some people in my life have been using this guilt to keep me around, and I'm still living a life around them. They know I'll say yes, they know I'll bend over backward just to keep them happy. And even though I see it, it's hard to break free. Every time I push myself to please others, my own health, whether it's mental or physical, it takes a hit. I get anxious, stressed, my body literally starts to feel sick. And it is sick now with issues that should not happen to anyone. My mind is constantly racing, worrying about the next thing I'll need to do to keep everyone happy. Each time I try to stop, that guilt of losing people around me pulls me back in. But the truth is, the people who truly care wouldn't want me to sacrifice my well-being for their happiness, right? But it's hard to believe that when you've been doing it for so long. I really want to stop. More than anything, I want to stop forever. I want to live for me. Make decisions based on what's good for me, not what's convenient for others, even if I fail in the future. But the hardest part, facing that fear of losing the people closest to me. As I'm learning to become okay with this fear, I'm also learning to hold space for myself, for the woman who tried so hard to keep everyone happy while gently telling her that it's okay to let go. There's a part of me that still aches for the acceptance I've spent a lifetime chasing. But there's also a new part, a quieter, a stronger part that whispers, it's time to start choosing myself. It's a process that I've started with. I am beginning to realize that the love I've been so desperate to earn from others is the love I need to give to myself. This is where I'm currently at. I know the situation is messy and imperfect. There are days when I feel like I'm failing, like the chains of guilt are too heavy to break, but there are also moments, fleeting moments, where I catch a glimpse of freedom, a freedom that feels like standing in the sunlight after years of shadow. I know I won't be able to change myself overnight. It will take time, patience, and courage to unravel years of patterns. But I'm working on it. I now believe that I deserve to live a life that doesn't hurt me to maintain, and the relationships to carry. I deserve to wake up each day and feel whole, without the weight of everyone else's expectations dragging me down.